Let's go. Hey, it's time for cinema.
Damn, Matt's late again.
We still have time. Oh, what is this? Look at that. I wanted to see. That's cool. I'll take a picture of you. Sit down. It's normal with you. So. Which movie should we see?
Actually, Matt told me about the movie, but since he's not here, it's kind of like,
Matt
you know.
cannot choose. Matt's late,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we can choose the movie.
Yeah,
It's okay. Let's go.
yeah. Let's go in.
Let's watch a good 4D movie.
Which one?
Matt's not allowed to choose since he's late.
Definitely not, yeah.
Ah, finally!
Yeah. We have seats I, 9, 10, and 11.
Dude, wow, look at this place.
It's huge. Oh, this here.
Oh, that way. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. It's shaking too.
Is it?
And the size of the screen as well, you know. I think that's the screen X, you know.
This got squirted in the face. It's been years since I saw a 4DX movie, and it completely changed, completely revolutionized.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things ever, and this is no exception.
What's there? V Busters? Virtual reality. Yeah, horror. So my head's really big.
You have confidence to see?
I'm confident. I'm not scared easily. Okay, we have to open it at the same time. You have to grab it and then pull it up, okay? Oh, it's very intense. You feel you're constantly excited, and it keeps your heart going, and you just don't know what's gonna happen. It's scary, but in a good way. I think I like horror. So.
That's pretty good, actually. 안녕.
Andy was in the army. But Matt's doing better. He plays a lot of video games.
You're not doing your part, man. Keep up. Did you say there's a tank coming? Uh-oh.
That was such a bad home run.
Hey, all the Koreans are laughing. All the Koreans are laughing.
Audio Jungle.
Oh, let's see what they have.
Let's see what's on the menu, man.
What's that? Monty's IPA?
Hot dogs,
Chili cheese hot dog.
creamy bacon. Wait, is this
That's so much food.
Oh, it's in English.
Oh,
It's totally in English. This is so much easier. You like the hot dog?
hot dog was quite good.
I thought it was good.
Was it spicy?
Eh.
Because usually, like in Korea, when you order something, you know,
It wasn't this
like
spicy.
spicy, it's like
I mean, none of it was that spicy, but I wasn't expecting it to be spicy, so it was spicier than I thought.
I like this one actually. That was actually.
This was good. A whole bunch of
So
different
what's your favorite popcorn and CGC?
I usually get the half and half actually,
Pan pan?
but I just buy the big. Like, 'cause I like a lot of popcorn, so the
Yeah.
premium ones are like the smaller
Yeah,
boxes
there's
because
none.
they're super fancy.
Yeah,
But I
exactly.
just like the, I'm American, I like the big tub.
Do you actually drink beer in the cinema in your countries?
Can't.
What?
You're not allowed to drink beer.
America's weird.
Even like after like 10 o'clock in the evening?
But you can bring your gun,
You
right?
can't bring.
Yeah,
You can't buy.
But
Can
no
you,
beer.
can you bring at 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the
You can
afternoon?
bring
but-
your gun, but you can't
Bring
get
your
beer.
assault rifle to the to the cinema, but you cannot bring a beer.
America's weird about that. That's one of the things I love about Korea.
No guns?
I can pick this up
Oh,
and walk
great.
outside.
So why is American cinema so bad then?
I think the big difference was instead of just poking you in the back, now the whole bench moves forward and sideways. They have the subwoofer now instead of the poking thing. And that's so much more comfortable. But the movement makes it way more realistic because you're there and whoa, and it's suddenly everything moved.
In my hometown, the cinema has 2 screens and they're not that big. And then if I want to go to the bigger one, they only have 6 screens. And there's not always a movie playing on every screen.
So we had 30 screens, but none of them were as good as this. Like we had an IMAX, but it was like a mini IMAX compared to this. This thing is amazingly big.
Actually, in Germany, it's like you buy a ticket, and you have this one popcorn area, and it's like always like the empty, desk corridors. And you have like some posters on the walls, so you're kind of happy to see some color, And then you just go to your room, and
it's like a little door and a little door and a little door. Yeah, no, that's no.
Germany really sounds super depressing.
And really, really quiet,
I'm celebrating the World Cup winners with their French beer, so cheers, you German. Cheers.
We actually know that the only World Cup winner.
He lost to Korea.
Oh, because Germany lost to Korea. They got that kicked. Just a movie is not enough. You can do other stuff. You can play games together. You can go singing, you eat and drink. So I think it brings the whole day together, like dinner, drinks, games, and the movie.
Definitely a better dating experience.
Find the meeting point.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it's the Korean dating culture that makes this happen. Well, which VR game was the most fun to you?
I like the ones which we played, because you had
Horror
this
game?
joystick, and then you could really interact. It was just a little bit too short, but if it's a bit longer and you have a proper story.
I had a lot of fun today. I didn't expect to have this much fun. First watching the movie and then the VR games, the betting cages, and the food was amazing. So I'm very satisfied today. I don't know about you guys, but
I usually come just for the movie, and it's usually really good, but I had a lot of fun not at the movie. Like the movie is great, I loved it, but not at the movie was way more fun than I expected.
Yeah, it feels like it's getting to the point where not the movie is actually the most important thing, it's just all the round things, and it's kind of like a whole experience. So
That's why they call it a cultureplex, right?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. Really amazing.